That's the PGA Tour average. That's not. That's the PGA Tour average. That's not.
Amateur versus professional, and the simple wrist move of the world's best ball strikers. This is affecting 9 out of 10 amateur golfers, and it's the fastest way to improve your golf.
Now that sole of the club's pointed at 1 o'clock, but watch this. When we load this golf club correctly, I'm going to show you how to do that. When we load this golf club effectively, we lose a little bit of time. Look at the club face now, around 12:15.
Now this is very, very simple. This is the pattern of the world's best ball strikers. The toe of the club points up at 1 o'clock. Now when we swing down and load the club, and I'm going to show you how to do that coming up, the club comes down and it points at around 12:15. This is how we create lag, compression, and pure direction. Now this is one of the most overlooked areas in golf instruction, this trail wrist condition. This is a major checkpoint. Look at Xander here. The back of the trail wrist points down between the ball and the feet. Now let's look at the amateurs. The trail wrist points well outside the golf ball. From here, consistent contact and direction are simply impossible. Now let me show you how to get this quickly and simply into your golf swing.
This trail wrist, have a look at that. Have a look at this. Look at the direction of the club face. Club face is now open, but look at the direction. Getting this trail wrist into this proven position, which just makes ball striking so much easier. Now I want you to keep this really, really soft to exaggerate and accentuate this feel. Start with the club head about 1 yard out in front of the ball. Now watch this. Now you see that change over here? I want you to come back with more shaft lean than where you started at. I want you to come back with more shaft lean than where you started at, because this will give you the feel of the load here and leading in with this elbow. Like it's almost like, if you can imagine, I had a towel, right? And I was gonna flick that towel in this position. Have a look at this remove. Just get your hands in this position, and as we go back, you see how I'm picking up a little bit of angle there, keeping that logo pointed down. Now, if that was the finish line, we're going to need a little bit of a pulling effect here. If that was the finish line, I'll just stand like this here so you can see it better. I want you to lead in with the elbow and not lead in with the hand. See the gap here between my elbow and my hip? I want you to lead in. So getting this flow and this feel and this movement is what's going to store up all your angles. Now there's a critical element here. Do not come back with the drill with an open club face and present the heel to it, because you're going to flip it when you swing. You really need to come in with a square club face. It's just essential. Now to prevent this club face from being open, this is a wonderful visual effect here, and you can connect to this feel. The cell phone points down, you see that? It doesn't point up. It points down, and the cell phone points away from me. Now this move here, when the cell phone stays pointed down, this right hand is really the secret for so many amateur golfers. It's like how a fish's tail moves when it swims, breaking it back on itself. And the PGA average, like there's an average of great ball strikers, being a little bit technical, it's around 45 to 50 degrees. I'm going to show you how to measure that later in the video. So this right palm, getting the right palm to point down, away, and down, really enables and just gives you a guarantee that that toe of that club is simply in front of the heel, creating that perfect delivery position to get compression and move through the ball so much more effectively.
If you're interested in golf schools in the US or golf schools in Europe, there's more information right at the end of this video.
So more shaft lean than where you started at, keeping that club face square. Now just wind it up nice and smooth. Really wonderful strike. Got that right out of the middle. Wonderful feel. Effortless speed. Getting that whip down the bottom of your swing. Keeping the arms really, really soft. And into a nice finish, guys. Get that club head to release past the ball. Let it go, turn everything through. This is a great way to get your hands and your wrist to move closer. Evidence-based instruction to what the great players are really doing. So that's the PGA average. That's not. Look at the direction of the club head. Look at my trail wrist. That's what the great players are doing. This is the delivery, feeling this position through technology. This is hack motion. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of golfers are using it, teachers, so many amateur players. This is helping so many people. It just hooks up to your cell phone or your iPad. And you can set it between, this is set up between 45 to 51 degrees, and this is the zone, right? How close are you to it? So when you're working with evidence-based material, you're getting feedback, you're literally holding this position the whole way, because this move here, like literally this is just hurting so many people. And when you can feel, when you know what you're doing is correct, when you can feel that, this is the fastest way to improve your golf. And like every week, I love this thing. There's a discount code in the description box underneath.
Now, there's an easier way to play golf. It's almost impossible not to hit the ball good from this position. I'm going to show you how to slot this backswing in just a little bit. Now, that club head is pointing above the head. Have a look what that is. Left shoulder's down and the arms are connected to the power source. Now, this makes the downswing pretty much automatic. Like, it's really hard not to hit it good from this position. Now, unfortunately, the opposite goes for most amateur golfers out there. Have a look where that club head's pointing. When we look at the trail wrist, there's no angle in it. The shoulders are too flat, and amateur golfers just missing 2 to 3 simple components to make ball striking so much easier. So check this out. How good does that look? Look, 2 legends of the game, Sam Snead and Gary Player. And guys, that's pre-impact. This is an easier way to hit the golf ball. Now, if I draw a line down, have a look at this. What do we got? Draw a line down. Look at the number, 40 degrees. Is that too technical? Well, you can say it's pointed a yard outside the golf ball. What I like, though, about these positions or this style of swing that makes it so much easier is that when you draw a line up the left arm, it's pretty much lined up to that shoulder plane, right? So it's like a machine, right? How good's your machine? Because the ball's not moving. How good is your machine? Now, this makes ball striking easier. And you can measure this line if you want, if you're into that type of thing. A lot of people are with SWINGSLAPP and the App Store. But it's amazing. If you've got hundreds and hundreds of players, right? And they're all really, really close to one another and you're miles away from it, well, it makes sense. Now, this software that I'm using, this is quite incredible because this is how I do my online lessons. Exactly the same software with your swing on the screen. Guys, you can send like 4 swings through. I'll send you a link, voiceover, show the exact drills you need to do to get your golf to the next level. You can reach out to me there at WorldClassGolf.com, helping people from all around the world. Now, let's have a look at a really solid, basic feel here to break this down so you can slot this backswing position.
Now, there really is an easier way to swing so you don't need to practice as much. And I'm going to keep this really simple for you. All right, let's have a look at this. Get your shirt. All right, now we've spoken about the trail hand, that right wrist. Get your shirt and tuck it underneath your armpit so you're connected to your power source, right? Now, when you get to the top of the swing, I want to get this lead shoulder underneath your chin. Now, when you've got the correct right wrist angle, this is like pre-impact at the top of the swing. Pre-impact at the top of the swing. You can literally just let it fall because you've got the angle and it's going to come down. Now, when this left shoulder lifts up, and I've always said if you had lipstick on, because I think it's a good way to sort of feel it and visualize it. If you've got lipstick on, that shoulder comes up and you've got lipstick on your shirt, have a look where I am with my arms. But if I get the shoulder down, we're wound up perfectly. Now, you can have the arms, like some players, a little higher. You can have the arms on that shoulder plane, or someone like McIlroy, you can have those arms a little bit lower. If you're someone that comes in steep, this is really, really easy to fix. Now, have a look at this. If I get this right wrist, break it back, and I pop it in front of my left hand, and I move to the top, it slightly exaggerates the arm plane, and it can get us in a more solid position. If you swing back and your shoulders down, and that left arm's on that shoulder plane, or slightly underneath it, it's easier to come from the inside. Keeping this shoulder down and away from your face. You can get a feeling there of that palm pointing away because you're setting it up in a pure direction. The shoulder under your chin aligns your whole pivot and your turn at the top It's in a position where it makes ball striking easy. I lift this shoulder, I lose my structure, and I also lose the direction of the club. Tuck it under, shoulder under the chin, and you're winding it up in a position where it simply falls back down and gets in that slot. And this is part of the deep to shallow swing style on World Class Golf Instruction, and the feedback has been simply overwhelming.
Voted Best Swing Analysis and Best Online Instruction by several independent surveys, World Class Golf Instruction is transforming thousands of golfers at every skill level. Do not miss out. This video platform has over 1,400 videos and 85 separate masterclass series. The most structured and detailed video platform ever created, improving golfers on average between 4 and 11 shots. Join the chat room and join the community of world-class golf instruction. This is golf instruction that you've never seen before. The proven PGA corridors, factual evidence-based material. Unleash your true potential with the cutting-edge swing analysis technology. Experience the thrill of progress with the state-of-the-art practice programs and specialized golf fitness plans. Best information available.
In March 2026, I'll be going to Orlando, Florida to work with Dr. Robert Neal, who teaches Matt Fitzpatrick, the Ryder Cup star, Jason Day, the ex-#1, and so many other tour stars working with facts. Guys, stop guessing. We've got GC quads, TrackMans, biomechanics, high-speed camera stations, and we're specializing with senior golfers helping people improve faster. Reach out to me at Craig at worldclassgolf.com, or there's more information in the description box